Hey everybody, January 11th with our 1 minute wisdom today from one of my favorites, Albert Einstein. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. So for me, I love that quote. He also said something like imagination is far important than logic, which is very similar to that. And I think here's why. When we want to create something, whether it's business, whether it's getting through a shit show of our life and we have to create the other side and get back to a fulfilling life, we got to imagine that other side. Logic for me is the facts. And the facts are usually not good when we're stuck or when we're in a shit show. So I think that's the point. Too many people stay focused on the facts. And you have to. I mean, they're brutal facts. It's not unicorns and rainbows. Sometimes life just sucks. So you have to deal with them. And as you deal with them, though, imagine the other side. Imagine your growth. Imagine what's possible. For me, it showed up one time when I walked out of a phone booth in North Carolina. I was almost 29 and had a bad accident. And my little voice in my head said, I wonder what it's going to be like when I get better. I wonder what it's going to be like when I get better. That was imagining getting through this. Steve Jobs is said to have come back to Apple in the early 2000s when the stock was shot and the company was doing horrible. And he met with the leaders and he said, we need to create something smaller than a deck of playing cards that holds 1,000 songs. Everybody's going, oh, we can't do that, licensing rights, technology, blah, blah. They were talking about why they can't do it, right? All the facts. And he said, whoa, don't worry. All I want you to do is imagine something smaller than a deck of cards that holds 1,000 songs. Right? Here comes the iPod, here comes the shuffle, here comes the iPhone, and you're off and running. So, curiosity, imagination, very, very powerful. I look like alfalfa here, my hair's sticking out. Think to yourself in your life right now, personal or professional, where do you need to imagine? What do you need to imagine? Another great story around this, it said that Walt Disney and his brother Roy were down in Disney World and they were just out in the swamps down in Florida. And Roy said, I hope we live to see this. It was just the site, right? They hadn't really started building too much. I hope we live to see this. And Walt Disney looked at his brother and smiled and said, I've already seen it. Leverage the power of imagination. Peace.